the festival is a 90s theme, so it is totally 90s. And we have, I mean, mainly because of the name, we've had to make certain that everything is 90s.
Get radio breakfast with Rich Smith.
Really looking forward to my next conversation. We're joined by Jenna and Adam, and we're talking about an amazing festival that is coming to Oxford at the end of the month. Good morning to the pair of you.
Hi.
Morning.
Thanks so much for joining us. Adam, we'll come to you first. Stage manager for an incredible festival. I've been teasing it. I've not kind of gone into too much detail because I didn't want to steal the limelight away from you. So tell us all what is happening at the end of the month.
Okay, so the festival is a 90s theme, so it is totally 90s. And we have, I mean, mainly because of the name, we've had to make certain that everything is 90s, down to the songs that you're hearing walking around on the way in. Even stall holders have been instructed it is only 90s music. So we've got bands playing on stage all day, tribute bands. And we have a second stage for like the dance side of the 90s. So we've got garage and drum and bass. Nice. And then we've got mascots walking around. So we've got Mario and Sonic come in. A few other people are coming in cosplay. So we've been out on the cosplay Facebook groups, and we've got Catwoman coming along, which I'm quite looking forward to.
Oh wow, blimey! It's so funny that you mentioned the kind of the strictly 90s theme. Now you'll do it far better than anything, because we do a Get the Year here at Get Radio, which is a very simple premise, or so we think, in terms of you have some clues about a certain year and some songs from a certain year, and it sometimes you get into that kind of, I don't know, realm of, you go, oh yeah, no, I remember the 90s and this song was big, and yet actually you go, it's early 2000s, or it's definitely early 90s. I remember it so vividly, and then you're going back and go, oh crikey, that was actually late 80s.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Okay. And it's the same as you've got bands that have released albums in 1988 and then 1992, and there are some really good bands which, like, we were looking at the Kooks and like Linkin Park. But then when you go to look at when their albums come out, I think Linkin Park was 2000, and then the Kooks didn't turn up till 2004. So
it's
we'll
funny
have to do a Northeast festival later on. Yeah.
I guess with the amount of research you've done with this, you've probably got enough for certain festivals coming around year on year and year.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Like, there are some bands what are actually still around, still touring. Other bands just had like one album out in the 90s. And then you've got bands what were massive in the 90s, what no one really listens to anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Oasis is a good one because they're about to do their tour, so that worked out quite nicely. They released their tour just at the same time as we were organising the festival. So
I was going to ask a chicken and egg situation, because obviously with Oasis kind of bringing this massive resurgence back, and it's not just. In terms of the music, okay, yes, lots of Oasis songs getting played and kind of recycled and what have you, and harking back to that. But things like fashion, it's all kind of been ripped from the 90s, and it's kind of regurgitated again. I find myself going to people going, I used to wear those jeans in the 90s, those baggy ones.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
I remember that. It's all kind of happening. So you were kind of at the same time as the Oasis thing.
Yeah, when that sort of came out as well. I mean, it was interesting. The guy who's the singer in the Oasis tribute that's coming along, he was actually in his local newspaper because they didn't believe that he was a tribute. They thought he was the actual Liam Gallagher, like doing these little gigs in disguise. Wow.
I mean, that is absolutely brilliant. I mean, perfect time. Jenna, thank you for hanging around there as well, to come to you as well. Now, you're going to be, as well as sort of involved in this, you're also going to be performing as well, which is amazing. Tell us a little bit about the performance.
Yeah, so I'm going to be hosting the event, so comparing for the day, which is going to be amazing. So I get to introduce some of the most fantastic acts, all of the best tributes that we've got, but also I'm going to be debuting my Alanis Morissette tribute. Right. So I won't be looking like what I'm looking like today. I'll be looking like Alanis and singing like Alanis. And also I just love all the 90s bangers, all the like floor fillers, and I'll be doing later on like a complete set of like dance floor fillers as well to get everyone up dancing.
Oh, I mean, that is... To have an awful cliche quote, that is music to my ears, because I mean, in terms of 90s and the kind of the birth of dance music, it kind of started sort of late 80s and what have you. but to come to the kind of to the masses, essentially, so many incredible dance music happenings from the early 90s right the way through. It was, a popular time for dance music.
So incredible, and it's just nostalgia, isn't it? It's amazing what music can do. It can really take you back to like a moment or a feeling or a time in your life. And there's so many of those songs from back then that when they come on, whatever mood I'm in, if I am feeling a bit moody or a bit down or whatever, I'll hear like Entrance, Set You Free, and then suddenly I'm just like, whoa, hey, do you know what I mean? I'm on top of the world again. So this is kind of what we want to bring with the festival, really, is that vibe as well, that if you come along to this festival, you are going to have a good time, you're going to feel good. And that's what live music is about, right? Bringing people together, making them feel good, and just everyone having a good time. That's why we want as many people as possible to come along.
No, absolutely. I was going to put you on the spot and ask for your go-to banger, but have you just mentioned it with Entrance, or have you got another one that's maybe sort of filtering?
No, I mean, that is my go-to banger. It's just such a tune. I really kind of like what is it? Gala,
Oh yes, now we're talking. Oh god, now we're talking. We just go back and forth with amazing 90s tunes. Brilliant stuff. Well, look, it all looks and sounds absolutely incredible. And I know there'll be people who have forked out to go and see Oasis at various different venues and what have you across the country, across the world now, even as well. We're not quite in the same realms of price wise to see this, and we can see fantastic tributes from the likes of your dance stuff from the Chemical Brothers, Eminem as well, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, of course, yourself, Jenna, with Alanis Morissette. It's amazing, and a great thing, and this is such a great thing about festivals, and such a smart move. Under 12s going free. I love this. I love it because it's a massive family thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, Jen, you go.
Oh no, you take over, Adam. I've been talking.
So we decided to do under 12s free. We've got various things on for kids. So when we started this, I'd already started buying these old games consoles, and so we decided to put like a retro gaming marquee in. So I've actually bought all of them. So the three Nintendos, N64, the original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, Master System. We've got a PlayStation, got little Game Boys, and then the guy that's DJing, he collects like old computers like BBCs and Amigas and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
And originally I'd written it off because I was like, well, Amiga, that's more like the 80s and the 90s. And then when I've looked it up, actually, they did carry on going sort of quite early into the 90s. So he's coming along with his Amigas and Ataris. So we're going to set up a big marquee, which is all totally free to use.
Amazing.
Which I think, it's encouraged sort of kids to want to come. And it'll be a good place that the kids would actually go and spend quite a lot of time there, so the parents can sort of enjoy the event a little bit as well.
I would like to spend my time there.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
you being there,
That sounds brilliant. All the snares and what have you. I always remember do you remember the kind of gun that you had with the snares? I remember a bit that weighed an absolute ton, and I was trying to sort of
like a bazooka. Yeah,
that was it. Yeah, that was it. Memories of that.
Yeah, I've got the duck hunt. I've got that as well. I've got the gun with duck hunt.
Yes, of course. well, look, I mean, I think you
wouldn't believe.
Go on.
You wouldn't believe how expensive some of this stuff is. Like the classic games now, some of them are up to like £200 a game because they're collectible now. So, but I've gone around and got all the classics. So all the games that you remember playing, I've got all of them.
Well, I think we've had a snapshot here this morning of exactly what it's going to be like come the end of the month down at Cutstow Park. It's just going to be an absolute like fever trip of just incredible 90s nostalgia, and just kind of going there and going, oh, I remember that. Oh, I haven't heard this for ages. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, look at all this stuff. It sounds absolutely amazing. Obviously, the most important thing, where can people pick up tickets, find out a little bit more information all about this? I'll let you argue amongst yourself who wants to do that.
Adam, you take
the Yeah, so we've got two ticket sites set up. We've got Ticket Tailor and Eventbrite. Ticket Tailor is on our Facebook. So if you go onto our Facebook page, Totally 90s Festival, we've got a page and a profile. So there's Totally 90s Festival and Totally 90s Festival Oxford. and the link is on both of those sites. It is looking like we may sell out. It's been very, very popular. So the sort of average we're selling a week is we're easily selling 100 tickets every single week.
Amazing.
We've got a few left available. So if it does sell out beforehand, we'll let everybody know. But if there are tickets available, you can buy on the door as well. So we will have a lady selling tickets on the door.
Brilliant. Well, look, I've thoroughly enjoyed our conversation. You've taken me back to my childhood, believe it or not, in the sort of early 90s and what have you, which is a great thing to be put back to for sure. I'm sure the festival is going to be absolutely amazing and incredible, and best of luck to you. Jenna, can't wait to have a little listen to that performance as well. I'm sure that's going to be amazing. And Adam, it sounds like you've got your work cut out with finding out bits and bobs of things from the 90s and looking after everything. But thank you both so much for joining me this morning.
Thanks, Rich.
Thanks for having us on.
Absolute pleasure. It sounds absolutely great. All the information, just search for Totally 90s Festival, Cutslow Park in Oxford. We've all just been transported back to the 90s now, haven't we? And it's convenient that we've got some Sheryl Crow on the way. It's almost like I planned this. I did.